Good evening. First of all our honors, awards, initiatives, and we run it in various domains, are as good as our jury and our jury chair. The jury chairs and the jury members really bring their domain expertise, credibility, their name, their knowledge to the initiative. Uh, I don't think there could have been a better person to chair our jury in the inaugural awards. And there's a lot to improve. I can only say I joined for 10, 15 minutes. So please give Ms. Nader a bigger round of applause. Uh, Ms. Nader, you had the experience of the jury. You decided the winners. You've been very stingy, rightly so, for the right reason in deciding the number of winners. Give us a peek into what did you enjoy about the jury process and what can we do better?
I think I think for first year award, I think you've done a great job.
Please give a big round of applause to Jyotsna. When
I'd like
she
to
says
thank-
we've done a good job, that's Jyotsna. I don't know where she is. Please give her a big round of applause.
It was. I think I enjoyed the jury. I think the jury was chosen with a lot of dedication, and you worked on a very good jury, and all were very interested in what they were able to, how they were able to contribute in the decision making. So all in all, we first went through the list of awardees, and then we had a meeting together, and then we chose and decided on who we thought deserved the award. And I think in the art segment, we concluded with an extra award, which we thought was merited. So all in all, it was a great experience.
Thank you. Very kind and gracious. I think being kind is the most important thing. And thanks to your patronage, name, and involvement with the jury process, this initiative has got kicked. And we wanted to do it around the India Art Fair because we wanted to do it at a venue. Luckily, we found a great venue.
And I must say the venue is very, very good.
You know, Mr. Arora and Natasha are here, so
well done.
coming from Ms. Nader. Ms. Nader, you've become a catalyst for growing the art ecosystem in India. Your new museums are coming up. Give us a sense of where is Indian art headed. Give us a peek into the future, so to say.
It's difficult to extrapolate where we are going, but I think in the last few years, last maybe 4 or 5 years, the art world is growing. There's definitely much more interest. An example is the art fair, where we have had a huge outflow of people coming, some people who are acquiring, but other people just to see what art is doing. And it is important for the art fraternity to get this kind of positive
Feedback and
feedback,
interaction,
etc.
appreciation.
Yeah. And for us, especially since we are in the process of building a standalone museum, which should be ready in the next 2+ years, 2.5 years maybe, it's a great source of encouragement.
Thank you. I'm sure in the day, you know, Ms. Shalini Pasi was there, Mr. V. Sunil was here, Mr. Baruta is here, and Ms. Baruta are here. And everyone talked about that we need the Indian art ecosystem is growing, the interest from all sections of the society is growing. We need more institutions that create more talent in this space. Is that something that you agree with, or you have a different point of view?
Yeah, I definitely think more institutions should come about. I was hoping after KNMA started, which is now 15 years ago, we would see an impetus of more institutions coming into the space. But unfortunately, that hasn't really happened. I hope now we will have many more institutions coming up. We also need more involvement with the government to do things.
Can you build on this? Mostly people want to keep the government away from anything they do. And I said that. But when you say that, is it
No,
from a policy standpoint or infrastructure support? What?
I think from a policy standpoint, uh, they must be more aware of how they can contribute to um, the art world and what inputs they can have. I think it's always needed.
Ms. Nadar, you've seen the Indian art ecosystem evolving, both as an art aficionado, art collector, now as a curator. I mean, you have a team with you, but it's your name on the museum. And in the US, Europe, traditionally, entrepreneurs and business houses that made it either invested in education. You look at the major universities in the last 100 years in the US, they've been funded by industrialists who really, it was a way of giving back to the society, education. Of course, you have a university, right? You have an institution there. But do you see, you said you were hoping more institutions in art would come up, but do you see things happening from here on? Because the interest in art at all levels is at an all-time high. There are international delegations coming in. There are auction houses from abroad coming in. There's democratization of art, both in terms of price points and in terms of access. What do you see happening in Indian art in the near future?
No, I do see Indian art, the world growing. And I think for a long time, Indian art in the fact that how we were received in the Western audiences was small. Today, the interest in the West is growing, and an example is to see how many groups of people from various museums abroad are coming and participating in the fair. Also in our show that we have launched at the museum, which is a retrospective of Ghulam Mohammad Sheikh, we've had a tremendous response, both of the Indian audiences and also Western audiences. So there's definitely an interest which is growing.
Good to know that, and that has been echoed throughout the day by other leaders in the art ecosystem. My last question to you before I bring in Mr. Wazirani is there are other people. What is your advice to newcomers in this space? There are new galleries being opened. There is, Varun Bhaga from VSB. There is Mr. Gaurav Kullar who's an art collector and has an impressive, I'm not an expert in art, but I have some appreciation. So what is your advice to, there are art influencers that are coming up, gallery owners that are coming up, art aficionados. There are Indian entrepreneurs who at a young age have created the right wealth. Apart from investing in startups, they're also investing in art. So what is your advice to these people?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Wow.
No, it's going to be a long journey, but you have to keep your concentration and your love for art in the right place. And I feel that we have a great future for Indian art going forward.
Fantastic.
So all the galleries and all the artists and all the people who are entering this world, please keep up the good offices.
Beautiful. When you set out a wish in the universe, it does happen. This was an idea I had for the last 6-7 years. I think I discussed it with Jyotsna 6 years back. She's our arts, luxury and design editor. So I think you're putting out this positive energy does matter, and a collective positive energy does matter. I can see Jyotsna in her body language, so I'll wrap up. I only want to say that we as business world will build more and more. Today is a start. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. So thanks to your patronage and your support, we've been able to put this together. So my gratitude to you from all my colleagues. Mr. Ruhail Amin is there Mr. Kavi Bhandari. These are my editorial colleagues. Lots of business colleagues are there. So thank you for doing this. And I hope we can make it bigger and really a marquee event from the next year. Really a masterpiece that we want it to be. So please give Ms. Nadar a big round of applause. She's made time and, really that elevates her initiative. So I have to say that you're a big puller for our initiative, and I must
Thank you
acknowledge,
so much.
I must acknowledge that. I would also like to call Natasha up on stage to give a memento or token of appreciation to Ms. Nadar.